Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Shoelaces. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. It's been a little over a week and a half since I last spoke to you. We've had a lot of snow in the last 3 weeks, and I've been kind of tending to some snow related things, a lot of shoveling and, grocery shopping to get some things in the house. And I think what makes this so crazy is we've skated for like the past couple of years. We had very little snow last year, and even the year before that, I don't think that we had that much snowfall. So it's kind of shocking. I got so used to not having snow or a lot of snow that when this snowstorm hit, it was like, what the hell? Snow still exists? Well, it exists in this amount, so I was a little like, oh my God, freaked out for a little bit. And it just kept coming. I think that's what it was. Like the first snowstorm was like, okay, fine, we're going to deal with this. But it just kept coming. And it was like, damn, okay, calm down, because this is winter. Snow happens in winter. So yeah, kind of, dealing with that. I am totally ready for summertime. Absolutely ready for it. So we are going to do a little bit of movie rant. Not any one movie in particular. It was just horror movies. And I love horror movies. My favorite genre of movies. Now, I don't really do well with the paranormal type movies because they kind of creep me out. Now, I know, I could take Hatchet, kind of Jason, Freddy Krueger type horror any day. And it's kind of weird because it's like, oh, you could see somebody chop up someone or, chase someone and slice them with, metal claws. Yeah. But when we start dealing with like, paranormal things or things you can't see that's grabbing you out of your bed, that really creeps me out. So I don't do well with those. So I was watching a movie on a recommendation of my brother called The Mist by Stephen King. I think I may have seen this movie some years ago. I don't really remember it. But I watched it, and as I'm watching it, I kind of think I remember watching it, but I watched it through just to, see what was going to happen. And I think what makes me a little just upset, anxious about these horror movies, and, we watch them, and I know they're actors and they're supposed to evoke this reaction of fear and terror in you. But at some point in this movie, The Mist, I just got so annoyed with the actors because I started thinking they really need to tailor horror movies to make them more realistic. Like if someone comes into your town, because this was a small town, the mist come rolling in, and it's not normal. Everyone said it. It's not normal for a mist this thick to come rolling into town. And then have someone running through the town saying, oh my God, something's in the mist. Everyone knows everyone. So why would you think this person is lying? And he has blood on him, and, people are freaking out so much that they run into a supermarket for shelter. Okay, so you do believe something is happening, even if you didn't see anything with your own eyes. Something is not right. So they're in a supermarket, and, there's a woman, she's screaming, and, she has to get her children. She left them home alone. She just came out to get a few things. Fine. If you have young children at home, okay, take your chances, go in and miss. But now she's guilting people for not wanting to come with her and escort her to her house. Lady, those are your kids. Go get your kids. So I have to possibly die to escort you home, even though it's a small town and we know each other. That's not the point right now. The point is something is in that mist. So fine, but they're trying to get her to stay. And she's like, no. But before she leaves, she's guilting like half the men in the store to come with her. My thing is, why not guilt the women? I mean, buddy system, they could escort you there too. But you'd rather pick a guy because you think he's going to protect you. Like if there's some unknown force in this mist, I'm pretty certain that he's going to run and not necessarily help you. Okay, that aside. Because I'm ranting now, but this is a movie rant. So once she leaves the store, fine, these guys go in the back, they're egging on this teenager to open up the door, to go outside to fix a generator or whatever. Great. Tough guy, I can do it, blah, blah, blah. So whatever this force is now, this alien entity, we see it. grabs the kid up. They're trying to pull him back in. It just tears him in half. So they're debating whether or not to tell the rest of the store what they've seen, but they're trying to tell as few people as possible as to not cause panic. But eventually they wind up telling everyone in the store, and they're met with, "You're a liar. You're just doing that to scare us." First of all, you're in the store locked in because you're scared anyway. So the fact that they need to make this up to scare you further, for what point? What purpose? So that was a little annoying to me. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to suffer through this movie because I'm getting more upset than I am panicked about the alien that's in this mist. I'm just like angry now. Every little thing is pissing me off. So they're trying to convince them, guys, we need to be calm. Now, first of all, they're in a supermarket. They have food for days, weeks even, running water, a toilet. They're good. So then you get this crazy Christian lady, nothing against Christians, but, she's just preaching the Bible and just like the end of days is coming. Why would they wait until the near end of the movie to get rid of her? I don't know. She would have been gone within the first half hour if I was in a store. They're just like going in on her and they're telling her to stop, stirring up panic. But, now you have people who are just like congregating towards her. End of the days, this is what, the Lord, planned. So one guy who actually seen the creature, he changed his ways because he was a Billy Badass, and he changed his ways. So now he's just like caught up into her little spell. And so they're willing to turn on the people who are actually trying to help them by formulating a plan to get them out of this store to their cars safely. But they think, they're trying to do them in, they need to listen to this woman because, she doesn't have any answers. But basically she's saying, we need to sit here and just pray about it and this will go away. Okay. Now, getting away from this particular movie, I just think today, if I'm in a situation, a situation that's unknown to me, or there's forces around that, are just really strange, and my friend, a good friend of mine that I have no reason to doubt, tells me that there is something after her, or coming after her, or somebody's trying to kill her, my first reaction would be to believe her. We're going to go, we're going to run, we're going to hide, and we're going to deal with this until I see reason to not believe her. But in a lot of the horror movies, you get these people, they want to, first thing, let's split up. You go over here and you go over here. Fuck that. Sorry for cursing. But screw that. Because I am not going to separate from anyone if something or someone is after me. That's not going to happen. And then if my friend was the type of friend that whimpers and cries while we're in hiding, the type in the movies, they're like, with the muffled cries and, the hand over the mouth. And even the hand over the mouth, they seem to just get louder with the crying and whimpering. Okay, one, if I don't kill you, I'm going to throw you out when he opens up the door because he is nearby. Why are you whimpering and crying so he can hear you and possibly kill both of us? Because I'm going to throw you out if I don't kill you first. That's what's going to happen. So yeah, so I say that they need to be a little more realistic because if we're running, we're going to be quiet. You're going to stop breathing. You're going to be taking like sip breath, and you're going to hold that for at least 30 seconds, 45 seconds before you take your next breath until we can be certain that the coast is clear. So needless to say, I get through the movie, and I don't know if you guys seen The Mist or not. It's a really old movie, so I don't feel like I'm giving anything away. At the end of the movie, the group that was trying to get people into their cars and possibly, away from this area, wind up getting to their cars, driving for a ways, run out of gas, and realize they only have 4 bullets left, and it's 5 of them, including the main character's son. So he had to make a decision, either sit here and get taken by these things, or, end our life. And so, it's just kind of like, who's gonna be the one to do it? Who's gonna be the one left? Sort of thing. So, he's kind of like, well, I'll figure it out. So, they pan away from the car. You hear the 4 gunshots, and, they pan back to the car. He's left. He's crying. He's screaming. Gets out of the car. Now he's content with the fact, like, listen, I killed everyone. These monsters are going to take me. So he's in the mist outside the car, and he hears these noises. He's thinking it's the aliens, but it winds up being like the military, like these armored trucks are coming through. They're like fire spraying everything down. And now he's like breaking down. He's like, he realized, like, I killed everyone, and, like, cavalry is here. I just like to mention, as they're rolling through the trucks, now we're seeing the first woman who wanted to get out to go get her kids. She's actually one of those on that truck. So she's looking at him. They're rolling through. They did not stop to get him. He's crying by his car. You would think they'd be like, sir, can we get you? Come on this truck with us, and, let's get out of here. So they're just rolling by him like, oh, well, I guess fire spray means that everything is dead, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it was just a little annoying. Good movie, but annoying. And I can't watch horror movies the same anymore today. I think the only movies that really freak me out again are the paranormal type movies, because with that, I really feel like, if there's a ghost, you just don't know where this ghost is coming from. So it's nothing to really predict. And even if you're whimpering and crying, I don't know if I would throw my friend out then, because whether they hear you crying or not, like, they're ghosts, they're going to get you. They kind of know where you are. You never know where they are. So in that situation, I would kind of like do a really tight buddy system, and we're both going to go together. I guess that's what I'm saying. Paranormal, I'm ride or die. But regular murder schmurder type movies where the killer's coming after you, if you're crying and whimpering, or you keep insisting that you want to go out even though you know there's dangers, you can go, or I'm kicking you out. So that is my Monday movie rant. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you watch a movie, do you feel agitated or angry at the characters? Even though you know the characters, are there things you're thinking that you would do differently if you were in that movie? I know we all do. But it's just something about horror movies that really just irked me when I see this, because I'm thinking, if that was me, and of course we all say if it was me, and, we're not in that situation, things could change. Maybe I would kill my friend before the first 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite genre of movie is. And remember to always stay intrigued. And until next time, bye.